Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Christine with Pattercrafts, and today I'm here to share with you the cards I made using the Flavor of the Month card kit by Scrapping for Less. The theme for this month, for the month of September, was Happy Fall, Y'all. So let's share what I made. Let's see. The first card I made was this one here. This one featured paper from Scrapping for Less called Let's Talk Bees. This little stamp from La La Land Crafts that was created exclusively for Scrapping for Less. This is Bumblebee Marcy. There were also some glass beads, some ephemera, and sequins, which I have here. So this is card number one. Just use different pattern papers, some sequins, the ephemera, and stamped out and colored the image. And on the inside is have a white mat with her stamped on the inside and some London Fog ink from Memento. Card number two, again using some more pattern paper, the ephemera. I decided to just do some dash lines around the edge to just kind of finish off because I didn't use another pattern paper, just the black card base. And I really decided it needed something just a little bit more on the edge there. And on the inside, just a white plain mat. Card number three is a shaker card. So I have the beads, all the beads, a lot of the sequins are in there. Stamped out our little image and used the sentiment cute as can be. And on the inside, again, just the white mat with the image stamped in some London Fog ink. And lastly, we have this card here, just a very simple card using two pieces of pattern paper and our little image, and on the inside I just stamped the sentiment cute as can be. So those are the four cards using collection one. Collection two had paper from Fall Breeze by Photoplay. Now, this adorable stamp by La La Land Crafts, again created exclusively for Scrapping for Less. This is Scarecrow Marcy. So this is one of the card sketches that you can download from Scrapping for Less. So I just used 3 different pattern papers, the image, and this twine came with this collection. There was also some sequins and some Scarecrow punch outs. And on the inside of this one, I stamped the image with some London Fog Memento ink, stamped the sentiment Hey There with the Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I thought this would be fun to cut this little sunflower. It was part of the Scarecrow punch outs that I received to put there on her hat. Alright, card number two is a very, very simple card. I just used some pattern paper, and this was like a cutout from one of the pattern papers that I had. I thought it was so cute, so I just matted it on some black cardstock and put it on the card. I'm not sure if you can see, but I put Wink of Stella on all of the leaves and just a blank inside. Card number three, here's one of those Scarecrow punch outs. I used some different pattern papers and this just black cardstock from my stash that I used with a mini scalloped circle die, stitched circle die, and just a white mat on the inside. These little Scarecrow punch outs are adorable. I need to go on their website and see if they have any more because I think they are just so cute. They were so easy to use. So this is my last card for this collection. I was going to make it a shaker card, but I didn't realize that I'm almost out of acetate. So I did just cut out these little holes with some various circle dies and added different pattern papers from the collection into each of the circles, and just a white mat on the inside. So collection number three had paper from Bo Bunny called Stay a While, and the stamp set was by Scrapping for Less. It's called Teresa Talks Fall. There was some Petaloo flowers, some round craft tags, and some sequins. So this is the first card I made using this Teresa image with her little, I'm going to just pretend that's some pumpkin spice latte because there's a pumpkin on that cup. And just use different pieces of the pattern paper. And on the inside I stamped a sentiment from that same stamp set, Happy Fall Y'all. Card number 2, I just used some of the white cardstock that came from the kit and used a tag die, stamped the Happy Fall Y'all, and then distressed that with some walnut stain ink. Added another image from the stamp set and some sequins on the pattern paper. And on the inside I just stamped 2 of the little walnuts from the stamp set. It was a really nice size stamp set, a lot of images. So this is card number 3, just using 2 different pattern papers. Again, adding that coffee with the pumpkin. And then I decided to use the sentiment, Happy Pumpkin Spice Season. Those are both from the stamp set. And just a white mat on the inside. The last card for this one is I used that tag die to cut out some of the pattern paper. Now from this image, I cut out just the coffee cup and used the sentiment, Happy Pumpkin Spice Season. I just wanted to have the coffee cup as like my little embellishment for this card. And just a white mat on the inside. Now for the last collection, I have 2 cards that are exactly the same, just different pattern papers. And like some little googly eyes. The pattern paper is Amber Moon by Prima. The stamp set is Give a Hoot by Scrapping for Less. We got 3 pairs of these googly eyes, some bronze feather charms and sequins. So I had originally made this card for the reveal because Scrapping for Less was so kind to invite me to guest design this month. So this was the original, but I forgot to film it. So I went and made this one on film for that video for the reveal. So these 2 cards, different pattern papers, same design. Now this card was really fun. I decided to try a peekaboo card. They are all over Instagram right now, so I thought that it would be fun to try out. So I did use the big owl stamp and the tree. You'll see this one I put it going vertical, this one I've got it going horizontal. And our little owl's perched up there. Now funny story, I don't know if you can see that big blob. This card came out really nice, but it is a card that was not easy. Like there were mistakes at every turn. My Wink of Stella, which I have on here, you can probably see that, it wasn't working right, so I squeezed it, and I squeezed it onto there, and it had that big blob there. And really it worked out fine because I was able to use this sentiment that was on the pattern paper, and I just cut that heart out, Autumn is Love. So that was a perfect example of how sometimes mistakes allow us to just embellish a little bit more. So when you open this card up, you'll see there's this piece here that comes, and here's our other little image. So this is the small owl from the stamp set. Originally I had put a stamp right here, but I went too hard with it and you couldn't read it. So I decided to just make a little table with some of the pattern paper, and I cut out, like from some scrap of this, I cut that out, and then flowers from another one. And I really like how that turned out better. So I Give a Hoot About You. That sentiment is in the stamp set along with these floral images. There is our little peekaboo card. And the last card I decided to use both the owls on some watercolor paper, use these smaller owls in between, and just make some fun pattern paper with the stamp set. And just a white mat on the inside. Now, this month I made a bonus card. This card was created using just the elements from the banana split level. So I received this leaf die. So I cut out a bunch of leaves to make this wreath. The stamps, the sentiment here, grateful, was from a stamp set that we received in the banana split level. And this like background, I tried experimenting with the distress crayon that we received. I might have pressed a little too hard into some areas, but I'm happy with the result. I did all these leaves too. I don't know if you can see in that light. I like put Wink of Stella on all of those leaves, so it's very glittery. And on the inside, it's just a white mat. So that's all the cards. Now, real quick, let me show you what I have left. For collection 1, I think I have 2 full-size, yeah, I do. 2 full-size 6x6 pattern papers. I have a couple of pieces of scrap, the sequins, of course, the stamp set. Collection number 2, I used a lot of the pattern paper. I have some nice size scraps left, but no more 6x6. I have the stamp set. Here's where I cut that sunflower out. And I have, of course, the sequins. But I also have like another little scarecrow. I think I got another one in here too. Yeah, here she is. So we got a couple little scarecrows left. For collection 3, we've got the giant stamp set. I've got the flowers, almost all the sequins. Collection 4, I pretty much used all the paper, especially creating that first card twice, and the Peekaboo card uses a lot of pattern paper too. So I really have just a few scraps. I have the bronze charms left. 1 pair of googly eyes is in this pack, and of course we have this really nice size stamp set again. And for the banana split stuff, here's my distress crayon. I have 2 pieces of the watercolor cardstock left. There's the stamp set and the leaf die. I think some of the kits came with a word. The one I've been seeing online is thankful. So I received the leaf, but you might have received thankful. So that is it, everyone. That's all the cards I made using the September Scrapping for Less card kit. Happy fall, y'all. So I have a lot of fun fall themed cards to add to my store. Some of them I will send out to family. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more and you're not already, please hit that subscribe button. But until next time, bye!